One of the more controversial confrontations nearly darkened the June 29, 1991 Gay and Lesbian Pride festivities, promoted as the celebration on the Circle. It was the second anniversary of the event that represented a bold and unified gathering. It was initially staged in 1990 and planned for 1991 at the State Soldiers and Sailors Monument. The Midwestern gay community had been steadily growing during the 1980s and 1990s, yet the environment still remained precarious for many individuals to proclaim their lifestyle preference publicly. The Indianapolis Men's Chorus is a gay performing choir founded by the nonprofit performing group Crossroads. Michael Hayden, a music professor at Butler University, was hired in August 1990 to lead the group. He began staging vocal auditions during the autumn of 1990. The group formally debuted that year at the historic Madam Walker Theater. The initial celebration on the Circle in 1990 attracted approximately 100 protesters sourced from a variety of local churches. Instead of tolerance, acceptance, or respect, the anti-gay demonstrators wore gas masks and shouted insults as they strolled around the performers menacingly next to the monument. Complaints lingered over the unsuitability of an unholy and unacceptable lifestyle exhibited in the center of their city. Their greatest expressed fear was that Indianapolis might evolve into another gay capital like San Francisco. The 1990 event featured drag shows, civil rights and AIDS activist speeches, booths sponsored by the ACT UP Indy and the National Organization of Women. Approximately 3,000 individuals attended. The second scheduled Pride event at the Circle was nearly canceled as city officials initially denied the organizing committee permission to stage a related rally. Their rationale was publicly announced based on the projected impending traffic disruption and anticipated overtime police expense. Within weeks, the safety director relented due to public pressure and the threat of litigation by the Indiana Civil Liberties Union. On the day of celebration on the Circle, the anti-gay contingent was angry, hostile, and even more determined to disrupt the continuity of the event. Several protesters stormed the performance stage, venting their rage. Some toted baseball bats that threatened a violent confrontation. The mood was surly and tense as the men's chorus mounted the performance stage. An ugly clash seemed inevitable. Chorus director Michael Hayden made an impulsive decision. He instructed the chorus to begin singing the national anthem. Pride attendees simultaneously encircled unwelcome protesters on the stage. The choir responded to their potential menace by song, diffusing the tension. The unmistakable message became crystalline. All participants were equally American. Any threat of disruption was both un-American and unpatriotic. The furious protesters felt obliged to place their hands over their steely hearts out of symbolic respect towards the anthem. They exited the stage passively, and the event continued without further disruption or arrest. The vibrant Pride celebration on the Circle continues each late June with thousands of attendees. It has evolved into one of the largest LGBTQ celebrations in the Midwest.